Oh my goodness! Oh, don't do it, Piccolo! Don't do it! He's only a child! His Trunks and Goten aren't even Super Saiyan yet. Look at me, I'm over here talking about don't do it, but I'll press the hell out them buttons though. Alright, here we are back on Hero Colosseum. And I was gonna do a few online matches just because there's a deck I just want to play around with. A very old deck. A very old deck that I want to play around with. And the reason why is a comment was made that the old decks just don't work anymore. Apparently they just do not work anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let's go online with what is literally the oldest deck in the book and just see how it does. Let's just see how it does online. I'm just curious, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's your oh. I'm not expecting you to... Oh. Alright, so my man came across a level 99, and he said, you know what? Screw this. I got this. So you know what? I can respect that. I can respect that, so here we go. Let's do this. This actually isn't a bad thing, because I want to play around with this deck. I don't know how this deck is going to do, and plus I haven't been online in a very long time. So this is a good chance for me to kind of get back into the scene, kind of see what people are doing these days. I love your deck, man. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta Blue, Gogeta, and my man's Hit. I love your deck, man. It is chock full of some of my absolute favorite figures. I love it. So yeah, we're going to do the old classic Piccolo on the first turn move. So some of you may recognize this deck that I'm using, some of you may not. This is the second turn ult deck. This is pretty much the oldest deck in the book, because this came out all the way back in Season 1. This was a thing way back when. And so since I heard that the old decks don't work, I was like, let's do the first deck. Let's see how it does online. I honestly can't picture it doing that well, because with people dropping your ult gauge so much these days, and also, well, a plethora of hard-hitting figures that could take out the two Gohans or Goku in one shot. Then also there's a bunch of figures that drop ultimate damage. There's a really good chance that this deck might not be that good anymore. I don't know, but I'm curious to see how often it could at least pull off a wins, because not everybody is gonna have decks that drop the ult gauge or decks that can block ultimates from coming, period, because not all people are gonna have more than one ultimate gauge down. I expect people to have maybe two. Right now I have 3, but in order for those 3 ultimate gauge up that I have it on Goku and both Gohans, but all 3 of them would have to survive, and I don't picture the Gohans surviving all that often. And the problem with Goku's probably my main man, because I'm gonna expect him to survive before the Gohans. The problem is, this is not the higher HP Goku. This is the high attack Goku. The reason why is because I made a plus 10 high attack Goku, and I put all of it into his HP, but I did the high attack Goku because I was comparing him to Broly, and the high HP Goku had like no attack. And since I was trying to compare them in their defense, their speed, and their attack, and their posing skills, I tried to balance it out as much as possible, and this Goku was a lot closer to Broly, so I plus 10 this one. I do have a plus 9 Goku of the HP version, but I think I put half of it into his attack and half into his HP. That's a no-no. I needed pure HP because I need him to survive for this deck, so I need to make another plus 9 SR Goku with all into his HP. It's a mess. So the way this deck is right now, plus I have these 2 Gohans, and I have both versions. The lower HP one has higher defense, so I'm thinking he should be okay, because there's no figures that go in the middle that go through your defense, right? So he might be okay in the middle. And I put the high HP one on the left because there are figures that go through your defense, but honestly, those figures are what, Vegeta Blue and Beerus, so they're gonna do way more than 7,000 damage. So if he comes across one of them, he's screwed regardless. So yeah, there's a lot that can screw this deck over these days. There's a lot. That's okay. We're gonna do another match after this one. We're gonna find another one because he's level 22, so obviously he wasn't gonna be like, you know, crazy. He's actually doing really well though, considering his level. I mean, it's over now, but but he's doing really well. He's got some really nice figures. So alright, man, I'm not expecting anybody to outspeed Trunks because I have Piccolo and Trunks. So if they don't have anybody that can outspeed Trunks, I would throw Trunks out there. But if they have people or anything that can outspeed Trunks, I would throw Piccolo out there. And of course, that's assuming Piccolo can survive the first turn. I mean, obviously he'll survive, but that's assuming he'll have enough HP after the first turn that I throw him out there. Or if I feel I really need to start checking my opponent's figure before I even start. That way, I can know right off the bat if I need Piccolo to do the ult or not. And if I do need to do the ult, I can just start straight off with both Gohans and Goku. The only problem is it's extremely obvious where Goku goes, because he can't go on the left side, because otherwise Gohan can't go on the right side. So it's obvious where Goku's gonna go. So obviously the easiest way to counter this deck is to double up on Goku's column and just knock the crap out of him right off the bat. Regardless if they start off, if this particular deck starts off with Piccolo in the front, you still double up on Goku's column just in case he does go out there. But even if he doesn't, these two are gonna attack the master. You put somebody in front of Piccolo, that way he'll be protecting your master. I can't talk right now. He'll be protecting your master because my Piccolo does have attack up 0-1, so he's going to hit fairly hard if he hits the master directly. Now the biggest thing about this deck that can screw the opponent over is the fact that all three, both Gohans and Goku, we'll talk about this in the next match. Uh-oh. Now I just look like a bully. Oh, you actually want to do this? Alright. Mad respect. I give you mad respect, my friend. Oh, this is gonna be a massacre. I guess my best bet would be to just do ranked matches and kind of get my rank up, and then that way I'm pretty much guaranteed to go up against all the strong people, because all the strongest people are obviously in ranked, obviously. I'm just not really a competitive person, you know. That's why, like, almost every game I play, I do a little bit of ranked. I haven't done ranked at all in this game, but I mostly play these games for fun. Like this, I play this completely for fun. I just like having fun and trying different things, you know what I mean? Well, let's go ahead and do the classic Piccolo on the first turn again. Why not? Why not? Jeez, 12,000 HP. Piccolo would probably one-shot if he got a direct hit. Honestly. Oh, dear God. Jesus Christ. Go easy, Piccolo. Go easy, Piccolo. Man, I'm probably going to get so much bad karma for this. I'm going to end up in a match with somebody who's like level 80 and above, and they're just going to demolish me. Just for this match right here, I'm going to get demolished sometime in the future. Some random person, probably level 70 and above, somebody is going to come across me, and they're going to be like, oh, look who it is. Reppin'. And they're just going to massacre me. Oh man. You know something, even at a low level, you can have amazing figures. I mean, if you go grind some TP medals, do some summons, and get some URs, like, you can actually have an amazing team, even at level 1. Like, you don't have to do the battles. And you kind of do have to do, like, the story mode at least. You gotta do at least up to Vato, so you can get the good skills and stuff, get those unlocked. But for the most part, you don't really have to have a high level in this game. I mean, you do, but as far as like getting good figures, because there's no cost in this game. Oh my goodness! Oh, don't do it, Piccolo! Don't do it! He's only a child! His Trunks and Goten aren't even Super Saiyan yet. Look at me, I'm over here talking about don't do it, but I'll press the hell out them buttons though. About them. We'll talk about this in another match. Alright, so my man Cujo is at level 45, so he's seen some things. He has seen some things. I mean, the old max level was level 50 after all, so he should have some pretty nice stuff by now. By now, he should have some pretty darn nice things. So this should be like a decent little test. If anything, this is going to be the best chance for me to finally get back into the... Look at that Broly, though! Oh my goodness! I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Classic move. I'm not going to do that in every single match. This will be the last match because we've already done 3. So consider this part 1. Because in the future, you're going to get hit directly. You might just get taken out in the first turn. That would suck. That would suck. Because I want to see this Broly in action. Well, I'm going to go second. So, and he's going to attack. Man, he's going to attack me. Let's see what he does. Let's see how much damage he does with Piccolo being out there. Because from my understanding is this full hits hard, and he's got both of the new Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, so they're all gonna do extra damage. This is gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see how this goes. I wasn't expecting too much out of them anyways. Actually, I kind of was, because doesn't he do an extra 30% to his own damage and then 10% to all of his allies? So with 2 Vegetas, aren't they both doing an extra 40% damage? So I probably should have expected, unless they're not level 99. I didn't check anything, so... Which, I mean, I guess when I'm going up against someone who's like level 70 or higher, I'm definitely going to start checking what they do. Their levels, what skills they have equipped, all that good stuff. Ah! Damn, Broly, go easy! Go easy on me! Damn, that was a pretty good chunk of... Damn. Look at that mean looking face. Jeez, he looking mean. I want him so bad. Easy, Broly. Jesus Christ, don't Frieza me. Damn, he just straight Frieza'd me. That was a pretty good chunk of damage. That was nice. I like. Bam, that was a pretty good chunk of damage too. Jesus Christ. Is that gonna finish? Is it? Oh my goodness, he made it. He actually made it. So now he's forced to cover all 3 columns. So, and if he puts those 3 out there and they all hit hard enough to take all 3 of my guys down, he can actually beat me right here, right now. He would have to take all 3 of them out. Then he would have to have just 1 ultimate gauge down. And that's it. But if any one of them survive, I'll be at 100%. He'll knock me down by 2%, but then they'll raise it by 2%, whichever one of them survives. So, does he even have ultimate gauge down? I don't even know. I didn't check. And that's actually what I was going to bring up earlier, is the second turn ult. The way you could really screw your opponent is, as I was saying earlier, like if they double up on Goku, if you double up on Goku, then one of the Gohans for sure is going to survive. And he has that ultimate gauge up. You would have to have 2 ultimate gauge downs on the field in order to cancel out his ultimate gauge up. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a guarantee to get your ult with the second turn ult, because I'm sure there's teams out there with 3 people that you can put in each column and just take all 3 of them out, especially this Goku, because he doesn't have, I mean, he does have more defense though than the other Goku. But I mean, if they put somebody like, no, because Vegito Blue has to have under 50% HP to go through the defense. I don't know. You would have to take all 3 of them out, and then you would have to have at least 1 ultimate gauge down. But if you only take 2 of them out, you have to have 2 ultimate gauge down. I don't think it's going to be too hard to get your ult. I really don't. Damn, those Gohans got massacred. Oh my god. Oh man. See what you do, Goku, because you're the high. Ooh, nice. Ah, too bad he didn't get the additional. That was nice. So that's one good perk for having the attack version of Goku. That's awesome. So in my head, I'm thinking it's not going to be too hard to get the ult. I don't think. I think the main problem is going to be when you come across people who have figures that just knock your ult damage out altogether, because then it just demolishes the whole point of this deck. At that point though, I would just try to fake them out, and I would put Trunks in his left posing spot, because if they put one person out there with the 0-1 skills, hopefully, because Trunks doesn't protect your master that much. I mean, 30% is a pretty good chunk, but some people hit freaking hard as hell, Ultra Instinct Goku. But if you put Trunks on the left and they put somebody in the middle, or anywhere, the middle or the right, or if they put him in the left, then Trunks will do his normal damage. He won't do his ult damage, he'll do his normal damage. So that ult damage down crap isn't gonna work. So that's the only thing I can really think of. If they have somebody that knocks down the ultimate damage, you just try to fake them out by switching Trunks' position and not using the ult. That's the only thing I can really think of. The other thing I was going to say, when you do the normal damage and then you do the additional, they should add all 4 buttons. Hell, they should add all 4 buttons and the directional buttons, because just 2 buttons, triangle and square, if you're on PS4, yeah, it's too easy. It's way too easy. And you get quite a bit of extra damage out of it. You get almost 50%. Actually, it's a little over 50%, isn't it? So 50% of your attack damage. So I believe that's going to be it for this one. Next time we're going to do a part 2 with the exact same deck, and next time I'm going to at least try to find at least one person who's at least level 70, maybe even 80. Honestly, I feel like I'll get wrecked, but we're going to try it. Why not? I want to see what happens. I'm actually really curious how this deck does online. You know, somebody who's actually been in this for a hot minute. and somebody who has like all the really crazy OP figures, all that good stuff. So we will do this again in the future. We will definitely do this again in the future. I think this was a good chance for me to get back into the online scene. So thank you guys who I just battled, all of you. I apologize to the dude, level 11. I mad respect that you even tried. Mad respect. I'm sorry that it went the way it did, but but I appreciate all of you, because this helped me out a lot. This helped me kind of get back into the swing of things. So yep, that's it for this video. Please like it if you like it. You should subscribe if you want more. And join me in the next one. Alright, y'all. I'm out.